You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
Shocking news has come from the world of motorcycle racing. Toprak Razgatlioglu, the World Superbike (WSBK) champion known for his aggressive and action-packed riding style, is confirmed to be moving to MotoGP for the 2026 season. Even more exciting, Toprak will be riding a Yamaha, a manufacturer that has long been Ducati's eternal rival in MotoGP. But what's most surprising isn't just Toprak's move to the premier class. In a statement that sparked a stir in the MotoGP paddock, Toprak stated that he can't wait to battle Ducati and especially Marc Marquez, the legendary rider who now rides for Ducati. "I'm really looking forward to the duel with Ducati, especially with Marc Marquez. I want to make him lose in the 2026 season," Toprak said confidently in a recent interview. This statement immediately sparked a wave of reaction from MotoGP fans and racing observers. Many praised Toprak's courage, but many also considered his comments too bold, considering Ducati's strength in recent seasons and Marc's reputation as one of the best riders of all time. However, Toprak's fighting spirit and determination cannot be underestimated. His spectacular riding style in WSBK, especially when controlling the bike in extreme conditions, makes him one of the most exciting stars to watch in MotoGP. And here's the full news. The world of motorcycle racing has once again been rocked by major news. Toprak Razgatlioglu, the Turkish star who has dominated World Superbike (WSBK), has finally officially announced a major career move, a move to MotoGP for the 2026 season. He will be riding a Yamaha, a factory team struggling to recover from a difficult period in the premier class. But it wasn't just his move that sent the MotoGP world into a frenzy. In an interview following his official announcement, Toprak made a bold, and even challenging statement. "I can't wait to fight Ducati and especially Marc Marquez. I'm here to beat them. I'll make Marc fall in the 2026 season," Toprak said with a sharp, confident gaze. This statement immediately became the focus of various media outlets. Many considered Toprak's words an extraordinary display of courage, while others called them the arrogance of a MotoGP rookie. However, one thing is certain, Toprak didn't come to MotoGP just for a ride. From WSBK to MotoGP, a champion's journey. Toprak is known as a rider with a wild yet controlled riding style. His extreme stunts in WSBK, particularly his extreme braking and sharp overtaking on sharp corners, have become legendary. With the WSBK World Championship already under his belt, a move to MotoGP is a logical continuation of his ever-rising career. Yamaha, struggling to rediscover its glory in MotoGP, sees Toprak as someone who can bring new enthusiasm. After several seasons without a championship, high hopes are now pinned on the Turkish rider. Toprak has the spirit of a fighter. He's not only fast, but also has character. "We're confident he will bring a new color to MotoGP," said the Yamaha MotoGP team manager. Marc Marquez, Ducati, and a big challenge. What makes the 2026 season even more exciting is the rivalry that has begun to form even before the season begins. Marc Marquez, now riding for Ducati and returning to peak form, is Toprak's primary target. Marc, known as a no-nonsense warrior on the track, has not yet responded directly to Toprak's statement. However, many believe the duel between the two could be a major focus next season. Beating Marc isn't easy. But if anyone can do it, Toprak is probably the one, said the former MotoGP racer turned commentator. With Ducati now technically dominant and Marc Marquez returning to his ferocious form on the Desmocetisai, Toprak's challenge will certainly be no easy feat. But that's precisely the main attraction. It's not just about speed, but about courage, ambition, and the determination to change the MotoGP power landscape. 2026 season, the beginning of a new era? The 2026 MotoGP season is sure to be one of the most anticipated seasons in history. Toprak's arrival adds to the list of stars ready to battle it out on the track. With Yamaha aiming for a comeback, Ducati still dominant, Marc Marquez not yet finished writing history, and Toprak ready to surprise, global racing fans will have no shortage of drama, action, and heated rivalries. Can Toprak deliver on his promise to bring Marc Marquez and Ducati to their knees? Or will the reality of MotoGP be a harsh lesson for the WSBK champion? One thing is certain, a major battle is about to begin. And Toprak Razgatlioglu isn't here to play around. After a long career as a leading figure in the World Superbike WSBK Championship, Toprak Razgatlioglu has finally taken the big step that motorcycle racing fans around the world have been waiting for. The Turkish rider has officially confirmed that he will be moving to MotoGP for the 2026 season, and even more excitingly, he will be riding for Yamaha, the manufacturer that has become his second home. However, behind this major announcement, there was one statement from Toprak that caught the attention of the media and the MotoGP community. He firmly stated that he would continue using Yamaha's inline-4 engine, even though the Japanese manufacturer is reportedly preparing a new V4 engine bike to face the fierce competition in the premier class. I've become one with the inline-4 engine? In an interview conducted shortly after the official announcement of his move, Toprak didn't hesitate to explain his reasons. According to him, the Yamaha inline-4 engine has become part of his identity as a racer. Since the beginning of my professional career with Yamaha, I've built my riding style around the characteristics of the inline-4 engine. I've become accustomed to the braking sensation, power delivery, and balance of that engine. I know many people say the V4 is faster, but for me, speed isn't just about power on the straights, Toprak stated firmly. This statement certainly came as a big surprise, considering that currently, almost all the bikes dominating MotoGP, such as the Ducati Desmosedici, KTM RC16, Aprilia RSGP, and even the Honda RC213V use V4 engines, which are known to be more aggressive, explosive, and offer advantages in top speed and corner exit traction. Meanwhile, Yamaha's YZR M1 remains the only inline-4 engine motorcycle still surviving the pressure of the V4 era. Amidst the ever-widening performance gap, Yamaha has even reportedly begun developing its own V4 motorcycle, with a target launch within the next 2 seasons. However, while Yamaha is preparing to catch up with the trend, Toprak has chosen to stick to the classic path, maintaining his philosophy and belief in the inline-4 engine. A conviction against the current. This decision was not without controversy. Many questioned whether continuing to use an inline-4 was the right strategy, especially considering Yamaha's performance in MotoGP in recent seasons, which has lagged behind its rivals. However, for Toprak, racing isn't just about going with the flow, but about mastering the package he has. Every rider has their own style. I'm not a rider who relies solely on high power on the straights. I like to play in the braking zone, playing with the bike's stability when entering and exiting corners. The inline-4 is perfect for that. And I believe, with the right development, this bike can still win, he explained. This statement strongly signals that Yamaha may not completely abandon the inline-4 anytime soon. It's possible that Toprak will spearhead the development of a new generation of Yamaha inline-4 engines that are more adaptable to the characteristics of modern MotoGP, or even force Yamaha to maintain 2 different variants for different riding styles. Yamaha's move, 2 paths for 1 goal? This situation has led to speculation that Yamaha will run 2 motorcycle projects in parallel, a V4 to meet technical pressure from its European and Japanese rivals, and an inline-4 to maintain its technical identity and maximize the potential of riders like Toprak. If true, this could be one of the most interesting technical experiments in
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space, coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so